So the first step in your reverse applique sweatshirt will be picking out fabric and making sure you like the size of the letters or words that you choose to put on your sweatshirt. As you can see, I wanted to make my words a little bit bigger because I have a large sweatshirt. And here I'm cutting out some of the letters just to double check that I really do like the size on the sweatshirt. But then my niece showed up, and while I was looking at reference images, she wanted to see pictures of herself, so I obliged for a little bit. But back to the sweatshirt. So here I am double checking that I do like the size, and I do, and I think these are really cute, so I'm not going to let them go to waste. Oh yeah, check out my slippers. Alright, so at first I was going to cut out and just trace each individual letter, but then I found this iron-on transfer pencil in my sewing box and decided to give it a try. So what I did was hold up each word to the window where there was good sunlight and just traced each letter, and then ironed it on, and we had a success. So I decided to go with that. So if you can do that, that's a great option. Now what I'm going to do here is cut out each piece of my backing fabric a little bit larger than the words, just so, you know, there's room to work. And you can pin it, but I opted to use a really small needle and thread and just basted my fabric on. Basting is just a temporary kind of stitching. It's like pinning, but a little firmer, I guess. And now, as you can see, the sweatshirt is #basted. Okay, so this is the split back stitch that I'm about to show you here. As you can see, you just go back down through right where you came up through the fabric at first, and then you come out in front of that thread, and then you pull through just like a regular back stitch, and it makes this little stitch with a gap, right? But the trick here is that you will now split your thread with the needle and actually go back down in that stitch, and that splits the stitch and makes it look really cool. And now you just do the same process where you come out in front of the thread where you first came up, and now you have another stitch that needs to be split. So you put your needle down through that one again, and then you come out in front of where you just came up, and you just keep repeating. And this is a really, I don't know, it's a really easy stitch, and it works great for these outlines of letters and stuff. And I really enjoyed doing it. It's kind of fun to see the results. So the second stitch that I do for this, that you could also do instead of the split stitch if that's just too complicated or extra, is the same idea as this last stitch, except instead of splitting the threads with your needle when you go back down, you just re-enter the fabric as close as possible to the last stitch as you can. Now, provided you can actually keep all of your stitches straight, this one looks really good too, and you can totally do this instead of splitting it. But I just thought I would share these two options since I do want this video to be somewhat educational, you know? But yeah, just keep going. And now I will let you just see what everything looks like while I worked on this over this past weekend.
Oh hey, Didn't see you there. I thought I'd take advantage of this beautiful weather and recite some poetry. I thought it would be fun to recite "O Captain, My Captain" from memory. This is a poem that I memorized a couple years ago when I first saw Dead Poet Society. I thought it was just so cool. I have not kept up with the memorization, and I haven't even read it in a couple months. And I purposefully didn't read it over these past few days in preparation for this. This is my script, by the way. I swear I'm not cheating. This is "O Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman, recited by Esther. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wrack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. Something about the deck. Oh, for you the shores a crowding. For you bouquets of ribboned wreaths. Bouquets and ribboned wreaths? For you the bugle trills? Is that in there? I know there's here, Captain, something about my captain lies. Oh, my captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. And something else. He has no pulse nor will. Ring out, O bells. And something else. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold, and dead. There's more to that, and I know that I know it, but I just can't remember. Anyway, all right. Here's the finished sweatshirt. It looks okay. I think I liked the look of it before I cut the letters out, so I may have to do another one without cut letters. But I messed up right here, so I saved the piece that I cut out, and I'm just going to glue it. See, doesn't that look better? So I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Hang on. I think I hear something. Oh, hey, nice sweatshirt.
Hey, thanks. Nice reciting.
That was worse than I anticipated. But hey, looks like you've got the poem.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to read it.
Oh, cool.
Hey, you should get inside. It's pretty cold out here. You look kind of cold.
Good luck out there.
Oh yeah, thanks. You too. She seemed kind of nice. And kind of familiar too. Anyway, here is "O Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman. O Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wrack. The prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh, heart, 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 oh, the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. O Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and ribboned wreaths, for you the shores a crowding, for you they call, the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Hear, Captain, dear father, the arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship comes in with object won. Exult, O shores, and ring, O bells. But I, with mournful tread, walk the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead.
So here's the finished sweatshirt in good lighting. I still haven't glued that on. I'll do that in a second. It hurts so bad. But I did want to show a little detail on the back. I think you saw bits of it here and there, but because I'm a self-proclaimed poet. Those are the worst kind, I know, but I also made this little hair piece thing, but it was E6000 and some seashells and a bobby pin. So if you want to make your own, let me know. I'll give you the tutorial. Anyway, it's like 15 degrees. See you next week.